Hello guys, welcome to the next episode, I guess, of Boy Talk. If my face looks battered, it's because it's like 3 a.m. right now, and this is my late night, end of night makeup, but even later than end of night, so slightly tired as well, I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I thought, because I've got my makeup on, if we can even call it that, I thought let me just do another question. Alright, so I'll get right into it. Hey Thanna, I want to make this quick and get straight to the point, but I just wanted to let you know how much we appreciate you and how you've become like an older sister to me. Your advice and wisdom has always been so great, so please help a sister out. So I'm 20 years old and in love with this boy that's in my family. No, it's not incest. He's really far, but our families chill together a lot. He lives back at home, Iran, and I visit there every summer, and every time I just fall more and more for him. I've loved him for as long as I can remember, but he doesn't. I've approached him from a fake account a few years ago, and he said that he specifically doesn't like me and my cousins. He even called me chubby and said he doesn't like it and started to talk about one of my busty and skinny friends and called her pretty. He wasn't even willing to talk more about me and it broke my heart. He's not a dick and is actually so lovely and everything I ever wanted. He just has his own preferences. I never told him it was me and I'm too scared to. Interestingly though, his dad likes me and has spoken about his son marrying me to my mum. Even his auntie approached me and said, will you ever marry him? But I said no indirectly because I was too scared. He's really good looking and into typical skinny white girls with blue eyes, which is something I am not. I'm trying to lose weight before the summer. I'm waiting to get paid so I can get Muslim. Okay. I'm trying to be the girl he wants. My nose isn't even that ugly, but I'm contemplating a nose job. I like him so much that when other people here have approached me, I have rejected them because he's all that I want. Even if he marries someone else and I move on, he will always be in my heart and I will always love him, which I think isn't right because it's betraying my future husband. But I can't imagine him with anyone. But his older brother has gotten married and I know he's next. What advice would you give to a girl to make a man fall in love with her? What do men want and look for? I can't even forget him because he's in my family a lot and I see him all the time in the summer, so I can't avoid him. Please keep me anonymous, thank you. I mean, my answer isn't going to be something that you're going to want to hear, unfortunately. The truth is, this person is so beyond not for you, like it's not even funny anymore. Like, no woman should sit there contemplating changing how she is. Like, you should change how you are and your body and do whatever it is you want for your body, for yourself. Like, if that's your ideal body image, do that. If it's your ideal body image to have a small nose, do that. If it's your ideal body image to lose weight, do that. But never for a guy. And I know you think you're so in love with him. I don't even know what to talk about right now because a guy doesn't love you. I mean, that should be the end of it. You've been there enough times for you to fall in love with him. Therefore, he's seen you enough times that if he was ever going to fall in love with you, he would. But he hasn't. And that is enough. Unfortunately, that is enough for you to have to move on whether you like it or not. And this whole thing where you think he's always going to be in your heart, believe me, and for everyone else who thinks they're so in love with someone and they can never ever get over them, believe me, you will get over this person who you think is your soulmate if he's not the right person as soon as you move on with someone else. The future husband you have, you might not be so in love with him at the start, but you might just like him. That love, like in marriage, is a different kind of love, like a different love grows. So you need to always like, remember that and keep that in the back of your mind. Like, there's no guy that's gonna stay in your, like, honestly, unless he's like, I don't know, coming from like religious forces and stuff. Like, there's no guy you can't get over. You can get over any guy. I promise you that. I mean, I know you haven't been through what I've been through, but believe me, like, losing someone who loves you and wants you, and had he still been here, you'd be together. That is the hardest kind of love, because that isn't someone who doesn't want you. And if I always say to myself, if I'm able to get over the death of my husband, who I deem to be my soulmate, I can get over any guy, regardless of who it is or what it is or whatever it is. So you need to accept, because you're not taking it in now, you think you're not gonna love someone as much as him, you need to at least now accept that there will be a point in time where you will love someone else, and this person will be a distant memory. But my advice right now is to consider people coming forward here in London or in the UK or wherever you are for you, and start that process of moving on. Believe me, like, what you're doing is just going to damage you. Like, it's not, you're literally just going to waste your life away, like, vying for the attention of someone who doesn't want to be with you. I mean, I don't know what more he can do. Like, you literally went above and beyond. You made the fake account. You spoke to him, and he spoke negatively of you. Like, it wasn't even as if he just didn't bring you up. Like, he hasn't even noticed you as that person of interest for him to be with. He spoke negatively of you. Like, that is enough to walk away. And I know you don't want to hear this, because you're asking me for advice on how to make him fall in love with you. I can't give you advice on how to make him fall in love with you. Like, not because I can't, but because I wouldn't give, I'm not out here to give bad advice, and that would be bad advice. You don't want someone like that. You want someone who's going to love you at your worst, at your best, at your everything. You need someone like that, and you just need to let this person go. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You just need to let this person go. This person is not for you. Whether you want to believe it or whether you don't want to believe it, this person is not for you. That's it. I mean, I appreciate that it is difficult, but more than that, I can't empathize with you, because you cannot keep trying with someone who's been so clear about how they feel. Like, this isn't even someone who you've spoken to, like, previously, which even then I'd be like, no, dead it. This is someone who isn't really on that kind of level with you, ever. Because he doesn't want to be. You can't force a man to be with you. And I promise you, no matter how skinny you get, wear contacts, fuck it, fucking change your lens colour, like, through surgery, get your nose job, this guy is not going to be into you. I know it's really, really, like, mean to say, but this is the reality and you need to accept it. He does not want you as a person. Regardless if you change your outer, he's clearly not into the inner, and he's obviously chilled with you enough because you're family friends. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is going to be a very short video, clearly, because there's no out of this. Like, there's no solution to this. The only solution is to dead it. Stop putting your hopes on this person who's never ever going to be that person to you. I promise you. And I promise you, and if you went against my advice and you tried your best and eventually he married you, I promise you, eventually you will not be happy in that marriage. After the excitement goes of you getting this person, you're not going to be happy in this marriage because this person doesn't love you. This person doesn't, like, he's not attracted to you. He's not attracted to your personality. He's obviously not feeling this vibe. I just don't, like, I would never want a guy who doesn't want me. Like, that's insane to me. Absolutely insane. So I would say dead it as soon as possible, and more importantly, more than dead it, start considering your options here and actually give them a chance, because you're going to need, if you're that in love with him and you don't want to let go of him, you're going to need someone else in the picture talking to him, you know, gaining feelings for him to be able to move on from this guy in Iran. Let him have his white girl with the green eyes. Like, seriously. Anyway, sorry this is a short video, but the problem was short, so it's not my fault. But I guess it means I can film another one, technically. So, thanks for watching. If you like my content or whatever, blah, 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 make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat as well, okay? Which the links will be, all the usernames will be next. Alright then, take care, bye bye.